back when Ryan Fitzpatrick used to be on people's benches, and they were like, it's because of his grit and his willpower.
Before we leave, something happened. Aaron Rodgers threw one pass. Zach Wilson 2 for 2.
As we leave, we're wrapping up on this. Zach's going to do research. And for a live reaction, we thank you for listening to the podcast today. If you like what you hear, do the thing, man. Go to the YouTube page. We're going to have videos up. We would share those, like those, help us get to the next milestone. We do have a big stream coming. The goons are coming out. We will be reacting to different videos. If you have ideas, you can send those to Zach or I on X. We will be reacting to that. The I Don't Think So podcast is on a hiatus, but it's a great time to listen to that. We did have a weird spike in views on the Playing Catch Up podcast. Alfred co-hosted. We talked about the greatest baseball movies of all time. We forgot to mention League of Their Own, which immediately made me feel sexist. But it was a good time. We remembered Air Bud. We did not. Seventh inning fetch, but we did not remember a League of Their Own. But that was a good show. And of course, the two shows sweeping the nation right now. First off, pardon the pun, Lombardi sweep. How good will they feel about that first Packers win? Here's a spoiler. Probably pretty cynical.
It'll be mixed. I'm the cynical one.
How was Zach feel about it? Pretty glass half.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. You heard a little bit today. Apparently, okay, so
Aaron Fantasy Rodgers, Football by Committee.
Fantasy Football by Committee, multiple shows of that per week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are live for sure on the FlurrySports YouTube channel. Aaron Rodgers enters the game running onto the field with an American flag to center field, by the way. Very cool, very iconic.
Captain America.
Then he leaves on a cart, Jake.
I almost said this at the beginning of the show, and I didn't want to put in the ear. I was like, I feel like he's going to get hurt.
But everyone's comparing this to Paul Pierce. So in that, like, it doesn't look like they can't tell what he actually hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think let's state the obvious here. Like, it's a big blow to the Jets.
It looks like from this play, I would assume it looks like he folded his foot a little bit, kind of in half. There's a chance he broke his foot, or maybe it was a tweaked ankle. Something on his left foot, though, probably.
It sounds like it's too early to assume how bad. By the way, didn't we react to the Damar Hamlin thing last year too? We were live when that happened.
We were the only show live. We did it.
Yeah, we were live. We weren't sure about him.
Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, how they navigated through it, but how we navigated through it, possibly more iconic. Go back and listen. I truly don't remember. Should we say what we think actually happened here? Because I have a guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so we know, and Packer fans have made it a big deal talking about this into exhaustion, that Aaron Rodgers needs to play 65% of the snaps for them to get a first-round pick. And I think Aaron Rodgers did all this stuff, obviously. And then he goes out, first play, out for however long 35% of the snaps are this year.
Yeah, 36%, however long that is. And then
he's going to come back, be MVP like
he watched the Brett Favre tape when he was with the Jets and realized he had the best 6 months any quarterback has ever had. And that last month he fell apart. He said, if I just miss that first month,
that's right,
we'll never lose. Here's my hot take. If he's out, the Jets are a lot worse.
Yeah, maybe.
I think, okay, let's talk about the only part of this I think we can talk about, which is I feel like there is no way this works out for the Jets. Not in like this injury type thing, but it's just like that franchise can't win. It's like not what's supposed to happen to that team.
Correct.
We're a storyline show. You're a jobber, buddy. You don't. Eugene never wins the titles. We could argue if he should or not, but you know.
He definitely should. But yeah, I suppose it's an argument.
Yeah.
When do the Jets play the Bills again? I think that's important.
Yeah, November. You look that up. I think I think we
There's no
close
reason.
the show on this. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers stuff is pretty fucking big news. So
Yeah.
that's all that anyone's going to be talking about tomorrow. So if you're listening to this one about it, I guess just to give a quick reaction, let's play the field both ways. Because if he's back, he's back. That's great. And I don't think we're the place to guess how long he's going to be out. If he's out, what's the highest aspirations of this team?
I mean, if he's out, I think they can, at their peak, be an 8 or 9 win team. I think
so too. I think they can mess around and still make the playoffs.
Yeah. And hey, Zach Wilson's completing 80% of his passes this year. So if he continues to complete 80% of his passes, boy,
we're storyline show.
Setting.
We are a storyline show. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I cannot sit through a whole season of Aaron Rodgers in a boot as they're talking about that Aaron Rodgers effect. Those weeks he had, those hard knocks tips. He taught the young Zach Wilson everything he knows.
Yeah. I mean, I said it we did our Hard Knocks review show every week after it. Like Zach Wilson, there's no success in his career ever will not be attributed to Aaron Rodgers for the rest of time. If he gets a Hall of Fame bust, it'll be of Aaron Rodgers. Like there's nothing he could do at this point going forward that is to credit to him. But if he sucks, it'll just be, Zach Wilson's a bust. It's fine.
It's true. But I do want him to be inducted to the Hall of Fame by Aaron Rodgers and all of the friends of his mom he shagged.
Yes. That would be fun. That would be fun.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, this will be a situation to watch. This was the FlurrySports Podcast. You got something to close us out on?
That's right. The host, Flurry, thank you for listening today. It's been a good one. And until next time, watch those ankles. I don't know. Jesus, watch them.
Watch them. Hey, very, very true. Von Miller, I feel like, is up to something.